Okay, so this is what I do, Vortex. Okay, this is my life right here. This is my life. That's like all the hoarded stuff that I might do something with. I might do something with that stuff on stage, okay? You might think my life is pathetic. Sometimes I have the same opinion. But the majority of the time, I think that my life is pretty fucking awesome, and I'm really grateful that I've made the decisions that I've made. As much as it might seem lonely, I mean, it is, but it's not, because I have God. And, like, I think that that's the thing with what society calls mental illness. And yeah, my hair looks like shit. I need to wash it, but I probably won't. I probably should, like, put it up, though, because I don't have the air conditioning on, and it's, like, so hot. It was 81 degrees in my house when I came home. And I am broke most of the time. I mean, literally, the whole reason why, like, I have all the things that I have is because my parents have just taken care of me. And, you know, there's no way that I could, like, pay them back for that. They're such control freaks that I highly doubt that they would let me do, like, anything for them. Because, you know, they're just, they're very old school and they're very, like, set in their ways, you know, which is fine. You know, most people are. I know that I am. I still have a flip phone, if you didn't know. But yeah, I understand them a lot more now that I've gotten older, and I realized that, like, my dad and I are, like, in a very, very, very small group of people in America that haven't upgraded their phone because they're just not into all that stuff. Like, the internet just doesn't hold interest. So, like, because of that, I feel more connected to him. I feel like I actually understand him, even though we're, like, polar opposites. Like, he's hardcore, like, follow the rules, and I'm hardcore, like, don't do that, man. Like, I'm not gonna be, oh, shit, my teeth look bad. Did I eat something that was bad? I know my teeth look really bad. I mean, one of them fell out. When a tooth plumb falls out, you're probably not taking good care of them. Yeah, you don't have to tell me. You think it doesn't hurt? Every time I look in the mirror, you think it doesn't hurt? Yes, she knows. I'm so happy that I have a cat that allows me to pet her belly. Because most cats do not like that at all. They get very upset. And they'll scratch you and they'll bite you. Sometimes she bites, but she's never scratched me. She's a real sweetheart. But anyway, so I just wanted to show you this whole process though, because it is a process being me. But yeah, I talk about suicide. I talk about, like, a lot of stuff that I deal with. It's like, I feel like the thing here in America is to just, like, deny or project. So you either, like, deny that certain things exist, or you just project all of those negative things onto something else because you don't want to take any responsibility for it. Okay. The reason I've studied mental illness for a long time is because not only did I kept getting misdiagnosed, but I felt like it was just useful information to have, you know. But I realized that my interest in such a thing, you know, I guess it kind of proves that I have schizotypal personality, or, you know, I could say that, or I could say that it proves that I'm, you know, determined to, you know, fix problems. I'm motivated in that regard. Like, I'm mentally motivated, but physically, no, not at all. So, it's unfortunate, though. It's unfortunate. Because I know that in certain ways, like, I could be way farther along. if I had a little bit more motivation, or if I wasn't um, dealing with, just a lot in my head. But I guess I just always accepted that. I always accepted that I was like on the brink of something that was probably not good. And so, like, I've always lived like that. And I can't imagine not living like that. Like, I just remember being that way when I was like 7 years old, and just like having this, just, they would call it psychosis, but I just think it's the truth about the world. Like, realizing the truth about everything, and, how daunting of a place the world really is, you know. And I'm not just talking about the system, and I'm not just talking about, like, modernity and everything, but just, there's a lot of futility to it. And it's just, like, it definitely drags you down, and then you see people being so ugly to each other, and, like, the internet has proven that people really do choose their fate. It's like they set it in stone, whatever it is. Like, the internet's just sort of, like, encased that reality for everybody. Like, encased, I don't know if that's the right word, but, I think that you get what I'm trying to say. I don't think it's that important that I say the exact right thing, as long as you get the gist. I think that women obsess about the wrong things, and I mean, men do too. So I don't know. Sometimes I don't know what the solutions are, and maybe it's not up to me to like figure out what the solutions are to this world. So, you know, should I brush my hair? Do you want me to brush my hair? Because I don't think it looks very good. Is it slimy? Do you hate it when there's that grease? I see so many people with greasy ass hair, and I remember it used to really gross me out, and now I'm one of those people.